Tariffs, elections, and a slowing economy, these are the headlines dominating the news right now. And these factors have had a significant impact on the real estate market. The active listings are up, sales are slow, and the condo prices have been falling. Even though single family homes, the prices are holding steady, the overall market is slow. And there are a lot of people out there who are sitting on the sidelines or waiting on the sidelines thinking whether they should enter the market or not. So in today's video, I'm going to debunk why you should not buy real estate in the year of 2025. And in the second segment of this video, I'm going to decode why and who should buy real estate in today's market. And if you get any value out of this content, then please smash the like button. And I would really appreciate if you can subscribe to the channel, because that really helps a small channel like this to grow. And if you got any questions about real estate, you can book a call with me by clicking on the first link mentioned in the description below. So first, who should not buy real estate in today's market or in the year of 2025 is someone who's a short-term purchaser or a flipper. Because in the short run, you're not able to weather the storm or weather the market fluctuations. So let me quickly show you a chart of Toronto real estate market, because that's the market I service in. So this is the trend line of showing the average price of all property types since 1994 to 2025. And you can see the market has come a long way, but over the long run, over the short run, it has gone through its ups and downs, but over the long run, the market has gone upward. So for example, from 2000s to 2010, in this decade, the market has almost doubled. And in 2010 to 2020, again, the market has kind of doubled. And in 2020 up till 2025, we have seen so much fluctuation and so much volatility. Someone who was bought in 2020 and up till now, the market has gone through so much volatility and uncertainty. For example, especially in the year of 2020, someone who bought in the year of 2022, and they're trying to sell right now, chances are they're going to sell at a loss. So that's why over the long term, you tend to do well. You are able to weather the storm, but in the short run, it gets a little tricky. And one more thing I want to point out is for the decade of 2020 up till 2030, I think we are not going to experience the kind of appreciation or price growth what we experienced in the previous decade of 2010 to 2020. But we'll see how things pan out. So if you're someone who's buying in today's market, I would suggest to buy with a long-term mindset where you plan to stay for at least 5, 7, or 10 years. Okay. So now let's move on to the second reason that why you should not buy real estate in today's market is because you feel pressured, or you feel that everyone around you is buying real estate, and that's why you feel pressured to get into the market as well. The real answer is it is less to do what others are doing or even what's happening in the market, or basically the market conditions. It is more to do with what your personal circumstances are. If you have that rainy fund collected, your down payment collected, you have stable income coming in, then it might make sense. In my opinion, there has to be strong why. That why do you want to get into home ownership? Is it because you're looking for long-term stability, or you're looking to build equity? If none of those boxes check marked, then in my opinion, it's better to rent instead, because renting is going to give you more flexibility and more freedom to move around. Further, home ownership is a long-term commitment. It comes with a monthly fixed cost and as well as hidden costs. So that's something you need to consider. Fourth is you should not buy property which is beyond your means. It's easier to get emotional when you see that property and when you start visualizing or imagining yourself and your family growing up over there. But especially if you're in a multiple offer situation and your emotions come into play, then you might end up overpaying and the property might be beyond your means, or you might not be able to afford it. So run your numbers in detail, in depth, and see what your max number is, and run the numbers or run the comparables with your realtor just to make sure that this number is the hard stop. Beyond that, let someone else have it. And to be honest, the properties are still not cheap in Toronto. For example, if you're someone who's looking to buy as a first-time home buyer a one-bedroom condo, it's still going to be about like $500,000 to $600,000. And if I run the numbers in front of you, so to get it, let's run an example at the price point of $550,000. And if you're someone who's putting 20% down, you still have your monthly carrying cost is still going to be $3,000 give and take, inclusive of maintenance fees, property taxes, and principal and interest amount. So it is still high in my opinion. So depending upon what your situation is, so run these numbers in detail and make sure you're able to afford that property, because you got to make these decisions to make your lives easier and better, not putting your lives under stress or financial stress every single month, basically not being house poor. So that's what I would definitely run the numbers in depth and make sure you're able to afford that house. And the fifth reason why you should not buy a house in today's market is if you're not sure about your income or your job in the next 1 to 2 years. That is especially in today's time where we have so much economic uncertainty. due to tariff chaos, which is happening on south of the border. And if you think your job is tied to US market, I would definitely put pause on your search or getting into the market and see how things turn out in the next, let's say 6 to 12 months, and then make your moves accordingly. Because I don't think the market, especially the condo market, is going up. It's not like that the market will go beyond your reach. So I would hit that pause and take things from there. And also make sure you have a rainy fund collected for, let's say you have a savings of at least 6 to 12 months in your bank account, so that if you lose your job, you have that financial backing to sustain yourself. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and tell you who should buy in today's market. So let's get right into it. So in market condition like today, first time home buyers and those needing to move due to change in life situation, they have significant advantage. For example, you're a first time home buyer and you've been renting for longest time, let's say 8, 9, 10 years, and you have that down payment collected, you have a stable job, and you are planning to stay put for the long term. Then it makes sense for you as a first time home buyer to get into the market, because there are going to be a lot of great opportunities for you to choose from. But I repeat, you'll have to buy with a long-term mindset. Otherwise, it's better and more safer to rent instead. And for example, you're someone, your family is growing, you need more space. You have significant advantage too, because you can get a house in today's market probably without bidding wars. You can get the home inspected before finalizing the house, and all in all, you can make a responsible and an informed decision. Okay. And the second set of people I would suggest to buy in this market or in today's market condition is downsizers. Because if you're a downsizer, probably you're selling a house and getting into a condo. So in that situation, the single family homes are still doing okay. You can sell a house at a good price point and you can get into a condo market at a great price, because condo market is not doing the best. And as a buyer, you have got a significant advantage getting into the condo market. You can lowball offers. In this market, you can put all the conditions in and you can still again negotiate hard on the price point and get a good condo at a good price point. So that's pretty much for today. I hope I was able to give you some value. And if you're looking for more real estate content, I would recommend watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.